It was on April 30 when 12 Filipino community organizations gathered and discussed the issue on addressing the needs of our displaced kababayans due to COVID-19. FilCom-NL aimed to help members of the Filipino community who were severely affected by the COVID-19 situation. At the height of the lockdown, FilCom-NL was fully organized as an ad hoc group of 16 Filipino social civic, cultural, religious, and educational organizations in the Netherlands. It was an endeavor to mobilize all possible help and resources from different individuals and groups. To clearly define its purpose, FilCom-NL conducted a community needs assessment which gave clear indications in defining who basically was in need, what resources they need to gather, and which activities to undertake. The target recipients were those most vulnerable kababayans. These kababayans have either lost their jobs due to the pandemic, some au pairs whose contract ended last March, but due to the lockdown were stranded with no place to stay and no source of funds to support themselves. Some were university students who lost their part-time jobs and couldn't sustain themselves financially. Some were minimum wage earners or below minimum wage earners who lost their jobs or due to the lockdown have fewer workload and job opportunities. The lockdown was a threat to many. FilCom-NL, in coordination with Red Cross, World House Foundation, non-governmental organizations, charitable foundations, business owners, individuals, with the active support of the Philippine Embassy in The Hague, under the leadership of Ambassador Lera, was able to extend help and somehow alleviate the plight of our fellow kababayans through its food assistance program. With this collaborative effort, FilCom-NL distributed 425 food packs in The Hague and 1,328 food packs and vouchers in Amsterdam. FilCom-NL also assisted our kababayans in their application for the Dole Akap cash assistance. It also responded to the social needs of our kababayans through the social service team. This team has offered advisory help, interventions, coordination, and close monitoring of the conditions of our beneficiaries. FilCom-NL also maintained a close coordination with the Philippine Embassy when 13 Filipino seafarers were stranded in Amsterdam Schiphol last June. FilCom-NL has somehow made a difference in the lives of many. These men and women behind FilCom-NL have done their best to respond rightly and selflessly, devoting their time and energy for the welfare of many of our vulnerable kababayans. With the new coronavirus infections in the country, there is fear that many individuals who are in dire need of food, financial, and social services assistance will grow in number. This COVID-19 situation still poses huge challenges for everyone. Be aware, be informed, kababayan. Join your Filipino communities in helping our less fortunate kababayans. Join us help the organizations which are helping those in need in this time of difficulty. The Red Cross has launched an appeal for donations. Please support and send your donations to Giro 7244. And to everyone who actively supported the initiatives of FilCom-NL in the first 4 months of the lockdown from May to September. Maraming salamat.